Hello. My name is Paul, and I'm here to tell you about betting for a living. With the professionals, when considering betting for a living, the similarities between operating a successful betting portfolio and a financial investment portfolio are amazingly uncanny. It is little surprise that the co-founders of the leading online betting exchange, Betfair, Andrew Black and Edward Ray, are both ex-city traders. I am a firm believer in the fact that a free market will always reflect the perceived value, or odds of an event occurring. This is where the professionals step in, when the perceived value does not equate to the true value. All the successful professional gamblers I know personally, base most of their reasoning on this divergence, through sheer skill and hard work. However, it is vital to understand the long and short-term fluctuations in the market, and therefore it is important to consider the following when creating your portfolio. 1. Diversification. Just as a financial portfolio will often balance risk across differing market sectors, your betting portfolio should always be balanced. For example, if the different methods are all centered on the performance of the favorites in horse racing, you are exposing yourself to a potential loss across the board on a day when the favorites simply have a bad day. In order to balance this, my personal portfolio contains systems that are proven and profitable, but are each looking at different types of races and bets. As a guide from horse racing, I am looking at proven systems relying on 1. Favorites winning. 2. Horses placing. 3. Outsiders placing. 4. Each way steals. 5. Horses losing, laying. In addition, whilst horse racing will almost definitely figure in a professional's portfolio, it is useful to diversify across sports. Though I specialize in tennis personally, I am also looking for opportunities in football, darts, snooker, golf, etc., and even novelty bets such as the X Factor if the right conditions emerge. 2. Time and effort. Where possible, try to pick methods that will fit in with your lifestyle and available time. You will find it extremely difficult, if not impossible, to follow a system that relies on placing sequential bets during the course of the day, which are dependent on previous results. Where this problem can be overcome by the use of specifically designed software, this won't be an issue. But when starting out, do try to use methods that are achievable within your daily routine. 3. Balancing risk. In addition to balancing risk through the diversification mentioned previously, you will also have to give consideration to the weighting you apply to each method you use. By this I mean balancing the risk/reward ratios against the probability of winning and potential length of losing streaks. For example, although all of the systems I use within my portfolio are proven to show a profit over the long term, a system based around horses placing will produce more wins at lower odds than a system looking at outsiders winning. As a rule of thumb, I try to ensure that the total across all systems on a daily basis never risks more than 10% of my bank. This may be split with 1% risk through one system, 2% on another, 3% on another, etc., etc. The risk varies in line with the expected percentage of winning bets. 4. Slowly and steady. Be under no illusions, we are in this business for long-term profitability, so when starting out, try not to be too ambitious with your staking. There will be a balance of winning and losing streaks across any method you use. That is the inescapable nature of statistics. If you are overly aggressive with your staking, you will run the serious risk of making significant losses, which will not only take longer to recover, but will create pressure that you do not need. Betting should be boring. If your pulse is starting to quicken, you are either staking out of your comfort zone, or employing a system that you are not confident with. You should be doing neither of these things. Betting for a living may be a dream for many, but with the right approach it is achievable. Paul Ellis is a successful professional gambler. If you wish to catch up with his activities, learn the betting methods he employs, or download his free ebook detailing his exact portfolio, please feel free to visit his website at www.bettingalchemy.com now.